And that's why I really I fuck with ASU Popular Music, because Erin, she doesn't just say, come here, learn about some of the stuff. She like really teaches you business, right? To be the best that you could be, and to like actually run a fucking like a legit business doing what you love, which is so important, because there's, what makes you stand out over other DJs, other producers, and you're doing it. Like you have a merch line, you guys have a radio show, you're throwing like you're super smart with it. That's why when I talked to you that day, I was like, yo, he's super dope. And I like how you guys move.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
So you have the whole business, you got obviously you got your business, and then the music. Tell me more of that, because I cut you off. What kind of music do you produce, and what do you prefer to like DJ?
100%. I'll start with the production. I started with rap. My biggest influences would be like Kanye West. I did a lot of, I love Kanye.
A lot of people. Kanye. I love Kanye too. Sorry, don't cover me.
Yeah, no, man. Like,
I think it's crazy.
You can say what you want about what he says. I agree. But the music is something we can't debate over.
No, we cannot.
I'm sorry. Pierre Bourne is a big influence for me as well. Zaytoven was a huge influence.
Oh yeah, he's so dope.
I love Zaytoven so much. So that was the kind of stuff that I was like really like latching on to before I even realized, like just stuff that kind of ran with me. And yeah, so I started with the hip hop trap lane, and then I moved over and started doing everything. Like I do drum and bass, I do house, I love
drum and bass too.
So fun. Yes. It's so fun. It's something that's really underappreciated out here for real. Like even when I try to spin it live, sometimes I'm like, you can't do too much of it. Same with house out here. We actually did something. It really depends. It really depends. Like I know that. Like, are you familiar with UKG? Like UK Garage?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So like that's a genre that out here when I play it, I can tell that people it gets boring to people quickly.
Yeah.
That's just something that's something in Arizona that I definitely want to talk about with you later. But
yes,
as far as my sound and what I do, I produce hip hop, I do rap. We just dropped the house EP this summer actually.
I love house music. I'm from Chicago, so like house is like,
that's everything.
There is a house scene out here. I don't know if you know that. If you don't know about it, Solstice has been around for over at Bar Smith with Sinbad. I can't even tell you how many years, 15 years or so, but they have one of the biggest house nights out here.
Okay, wow. Yeah, so I'm not, Solstice. Yes. Okay, I am familiar with that. Okay, yes. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I haven't been to that before, actually. Maybe when I said that, I'm talking more about my experience with the shows that I've done.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
I think there's definitely a lane. I think if you brand it, in Arizona, I think if you brand something a certain way and you tell them, look, this is going to be a house show, people are going to pull up and understand that it's that. But for example, in my shows, we do a lot of remixes. We do a lot of, it's like rap mixed with this R&B song. It's like dancey. It's like very Selection-esque, is the way that I would, describe that for sure. And I think that sometimes those songs can get mundane to people, even if they aren't. Like that could be the hardest shit ever. Because it works. I've seen it work live in Selection, but sometimes it's just the room, the people, the vibe that's been created in this room. And sometimes I feel like people just want to turn up, which is fine. As a DJ, when you want to like switch the vibe up a little bit though, it is hard because it's like, damn, they're not fucking with what I'm playing, so I got to go back to the stuff from before kind of thing. But it's fun. That's the challenge of being a DJ. Like I'm not trying to complain about it, but if you're gonna sit here and complain about that, like I don't know, maybe you shouldn't be being a DJ. Like you have to like roll with the punches because you'll get your moment. Like I know I'll get my Selection moment one day where I can play whatever the fuck I want, and it's like, yo, Winston T's playing, like it doesn't matter kind of thing. So
you just gotta read the room, right?
100%.